corn is finally starting to grow. Not this corn so much, but out there it is. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. First up on today's agenda was to go spray, but Hector just called. They got flat tires on the pipe trailers, so we're gonna run to the other side of town and go help them air up some tires. Flat tires are fixed. Now, back to my projects. Okay, back to my agenda. Go see if we can kill some more pigweeds. I am not killing them at near the effectiveness I was a year ago, and it is driving me absolutely nuts. But I gotta do a little math because it's a partial load. Just pulling away from the shed here with load number 2. It's already 10:30, temperature's climbing. But I've got to get across these acres today because they'll have water on them tomorrow. Again, just kind of focusing on some different things. I didn't even think of the fact I forgot to keep you guys up to date with what was happening there with the last load. So I went and sprayed 2 fields, and then I've been on the phone almost non-stop. Big Tuna's going on vacation, so I've been trying to keep some order with the other guys while I'm also in here. I don't know. It just gets a little complicated, but it'll be alright. Figure it out. We've got Kenny on the warpath lately, cleaning up the farms. Man, that looks great on that side compared to what it was just a couple minutes ago like that. That's the bad part about silage and first cutting. All of our tractors are so busy. We literally don't have a tractor nor a person to put on the mower for what is normally about a month to 6 weeks. This year it was like 2 months or 10 weeks, something like that. So, needless to say, things got a little hairy. McKinney's cleaning it up, making it look real nice. When you're spraying flood ground, especially alfalfa, the last thing you want to run into is soft spots in the field. And I found a field that should not have been sprayed this week. Holy cow, I'm tracking it pretty decent. Then you get down here to the bottom and it's really bad. I slid to a stop over in that corner making my first pass. Just all of a sudden, oh crap, it's mud, and I hit the brakes and just started sliding. But look at that, I mean, you can see my track all the way through there. So now the swather, the rakes, the balers, we all get to feel those tracks every time we come in here. Awesome. Alright, so now I gotta go 2/3 of the way through town, then make a detour to go over by the swimming pool and park to spray that field. I'm sure I won't get any bizarre looks spraying in there. I never do. I mean, nobody ever notices anything in there. Okay, now we've made it to the fun hobby farm, as I always joke. So it's surrounded by houses, a swimming pool, a park. Yeah, there's never an odd look here. Finished that 20 acres over there in the trees. Now I'm out here east of town. Got 40 acres right here. I'm gonna have a little extra, so then I'll wind up going another 2 miles east to the next field. Now you see why whenever we have to go bounce around town, it's just kills all productivity. It's now noon. Oh, this doesn't bring out, I was going to say, it's probably getting close to 90 degrees or higher. So we'll see if we get any sort of kill on this. Called a quick audible on the plan. As you can see, there's a lot of pigweeds coming up in this new hay. Now, it was sprayed a little over a week ago, right after we baled it. But with pigweeds, you have to hit them at just the right time. Pigweeds, if you can hit them at just the right time, they're really easy to kill. The problem is it's next to impossible to hit that perfect opening. So when I sprayed it the last time, everything was just trying to start regrowing, and they were calling for a big rain that night. So we're like, we gotta go try and hit them now. Well, I can tell I killed a lot, but there's a lot that took off growing after our small rain came through. Because they were calling for over 1.5 inches of rain for us. We wound up getting about a 1/2 inch, but about 5 miles behind me, I think they said they got over 3 inches. So, you know, I'll take that loss any day. And by loss, I'm saying us not getting the big rain, getting the little rain. 3 inches of rain is detrimental. It doesn't help anything in that short a time period. Had just enough to get that field sprayed. Now it's 12:30. Wait for lunch. Seeing a couple of pigweeds wilt there where I sprayed last week. Oh, it's freaking hot, guys. 101 according to the pickup. Just left the shop, kind of caught up with all them guys on what's going on in there. We've got like 5 different projects we're working on at the moment, just trying to divide and conquer, but not a whole lot gets done when it's this hot because it's really hard to convince yourself to move. Swathers, Blanca's running it, cutting hay, Kenny's still cleaning up farms, Aaron's bouncing around on a couple odd projects. Now I gotta go do the boss type stuff for 30 minutes, go grab mail, deliver some crap, all that fun stuff. Really don't know what the hell this video is about anymore. I had a vision in my mind this morning of I should take the camera. Now we're halfway through the day and I'm just like, why am I recording this? Something else that needs done is kicking on pivots. These ones got water today. So I'm just going to send this one going the same way it was. Everything's set up the same. Putting on 1 inch. Tell it send. Pump will kick in. Electric valve will turn to bring down the water. Oh, look at that nastiness already. All that little black stuff floating around. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, hopefully this thing will pressure up and take off. I wish you guys could smell that. It smells as nasty as it looks. So we get this pivot going. It's over in the corn right now. And then we've got feed planted out there. It's just coming out of the ground. See how much it likes this 100-degree heat. And now we're getting pivot number 3 up and going. Oh man, that stinks. That's the worst one yet. So the corn here is looking pretty good. You can see, I don't know if you can see out there or not, it's kind of tapping on the truss rods, so that's awesome. Ran to town, got a few errands done. The one I was too early, so they told me to come back, so I actually cleaned the pickup. Thing looks nice when it's clean. Alright, time to go back to the shop and do something productive. In positive news, we're actually cutting some quality alfalfa. It's not high quality, but it's better than nothing. But I wanted to come see. Maddie was worried about the crimp. I'd say we got some pretty good kinkage in that. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's bent there, 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 there. Huh. I don't know. That one doesn't have as many. It feels like there's another one out here. 2, 3. It's not as much. So the real question is, this swather has one set of conditioner rollers, which are right behind the header. It's these steel rolls that are pressed together that put those kinks in to dry the hay out. If you don't do that, it'll take a week for this to dry instead of a couple of days. Heston had a double conditioner, so went through 2 sets of rolls. Deere, well, the Deere sales rep, go figure, argued that's why you would have a green strip under there, is because it almost grinded into mush and then it gets stuck under the row and not dry. And Bart and I both know well what he's talking about, the green strip, that we just always have hell getting it clean, or getting it dry, not clean. This one, it's a single set of rolls. I don't know. So far though, I am liking this swather. Deere has come a million miles since the old ones. This field though, it's gonna be nice if the weather holds out. all of a sudden there's a 20% chance of rain tomorrow night, and well, with the way our forecast has been going, that'll probably hit. Let's go see what Cameron's doing. Cameron's having fun with his new favorite toy, the 9R. All we're doing here is trying to knock down the weeds and the regrowth, so that way it won't be a problem when the manure spreader gets here. So just going lightly across it. That's why you see a lot that's not exactly completely killed, especially out here. We were trying to get the depth just right. I told him I think it's good enough the way it is, so we'll work that. It'll probably be a month before she makes it up here, so you can imagine how much more of a mess that'd be a month from now. So we knock it down, a little bit will start coming back. If we catch a rain shower or two, it'll firm up that ground by the time it dries back out. So it shouldn't be a problem for her by then. Wrapped up the day in the shop, sweating like crazy because we're too stupid to hook that thing up. We keep joking every day, oh man, one of these days we gotta hook that guy up. Oh, I suppose I should push the pressure washer in. It's still outside. I had not realized that was still hooked up and ready to go. I'm blaming Glenn. I think Glenn was washing off the Tuna's pickup. It's Blanca's truck. This thing's been in here forever. Got new air-to-air and AC condenser because the hood was rubbing it. And we figured while it was in here, we'd replace the water pump hiding back in there. As you can see, that was real fun. We are losing vacuum very slowly. I don't know if that's enough to be concerning. What else we got? Hector's truck. It had no AC whatsoever. The fan would not kick on. That's been a minefield digging through, finding all the pieces wrong with it inside of there. Need a new blower motor, sensors, and then typical fashion around here, we break things as we tear it apart, so then we got to order more parts because, you know, that's just the way we roll. The old loader just needed a good service, good greasing. Waiting on one more filter for it because Napa did not have it. It'll be here in the morning so we can get that guy out of here. What the fritz? Well, there it is. That's the second door today acting up. Cameron and I are going to try and bale some greenish alfalfa. That storm's already gone. But that guy, an hour ago it was a 5% chance of rain. I'm not used to missing the rain chances out here. Normally, when it's a rain chance like that, there you ain't gonna see a cloud in the sky. Normally, it's got to be over 30-40% chance for it to even cloud up and pretend like it's gonna rain. So this year, to have to worry about a 5% chance turning into that, that's gonna be troublesome. Either way, though, I'm gonna go check cows, I'm gonna go check sprinklers, I'm gonna go check everything. Probably see you guys here in a little bit when I go get in a baler. Well, storm's getting closer, it's getting stronger. It's just time to go. Let's go see how much of it we can get picked up. So the lightning and the rain is really heavy straight north. Depending on how the storm goes over the next 20 minutes, it might just skirt the edge of us, or it might hit us directly. What I do know is in the last 20 minutes, the wind has went from nothing to strong. So I don't even know what kind of rows I'm pulling up on. I still have 3-4 miles to go from here. I hate when pop-up thunderstorms are coming and you got hay raked, because you never make the right decision on when to start. I was delaying and delaying, waiting for the humidity to come up a little bit. Storms looked like they were going to miss us plenty far to the north. Then a second one came, dropping quite a bit further south. And I'll admit it right now, I waited too long on this. So we'll see what the hell happens in the next 20 minutes. Son of a beach! I just got here. It teased me the whole way. I kept driving thinking, well, it's not raining yet, it's not raining yet. I pull in the field and it starts sprinkling. Don't let it fool you. The wind's making it sound worse than it is. Either way though, it's bad enough. I made a quick U-turn. The end of the field's right here. I'm getting the hell out of here. Ah, damn it! Cameron, you're going the wrong way. You're going towards the rain, not away from it. If you'd pay attention to Snapchat, you could have turned around 5 minutes ago. Yeah, this makes complete sense. 2 miles over there, where the field is, you saw it was a pretty good storm. Not a drop here. I can shut my windshield wiper off. I can't see anything out my back window, but nothing. So now I think I'm gonna go 4 miles this way. We've got 5 or 6 acres, basically a sprinkler corner that was raked and ready to go. Might at least try and go grab that before the next round over there gets here. I hate baling with thunderstorms. I guess chalk that one up as a massive fail for me tonight. God, when you start the day with a 5% chance of rain, you don't expect a pretty decent thunderstorm to roll through. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You make all this plan. You're like, all right, man, I'll see you probably about 9 o'clock. The humidity's supposed to come up. And then this. And now I've got close to 100 acres of raked alfalfa, weeds, grass, all that. That now I'm going to have to get dried back out and try and bale again in a couple of days. Oh, cool. As I keep getting closer to the field, it keeps raining heavier. Alright guys, so day 1 of Tuna's vacation and we screwed it all up. Catch you in the next one, shall we?